Hello viewers, welcome to Vidhyalakshmi YouTube channel. Today what we are going to discuss is history, social science, civics, history 1 and 2 we already completed, geography 1 and 2 also completed. Now we are in the civics part, part 1 already we completed. Now we are on the part of unit 2 from civics, understanding secularism. First part we have completed 2 important subtopics. Now we are going to see the 3 and 4. Actually this lesson getting separated into 4. Previously we completed 2 and the remaining 2 now we are going to discuss. Okay, now as usual we are getting started with the quotation. In previous video we came to know this particular civic education and civic responsibility should be taught in elementary school. So if we know the responsibility, it will help us to focus or to attain the goal very easily. Okay, that is why we have to take care of the responsibility in civic. Okay, next learning objective. The next 2, previously we came to know what is secularism, why secularism. Now the topic we are going to discuss here is secularism in India and secularism in India and USA, a comparison. Okay, George Holyoake only used the term in 1851. In previous video session we came to know. So in continuation to that part, secularism, India is a secular state, means we are not one particular state following one particular religion. Okay, here completely it is given freedom. Okay, now part 2, secularism in India and secularism in India and USA comparison. Next, secularism in India. India has had a history of various rulers and invasions in the past. We came to know many foreign rulers invaded India. So we are all just come over from different years. These are all the complete responsibility for number of religions in India. These have led to India having people with varied religious beliefs and faith. India is a single piece of land in Asia. Why here number of religions? Because of this particular factor. Okay, the original text of preamble means preface of the text, as adopted by the Constituent Assembly, did not contain the word secular. The original text of the preamble, you want to notice here, the original text of the preamble as adopted by the Constituent Assembly did not contain the word secular. That is a highlighting feature here. It was inserted. Then how it is getting happened, sir? It is inserted. It was inserted in the preamble by the 42nd amendment. It is an important one mark. In which amendment the word secular getting inserted? 42nd amendment. Then another important word will say when they implemented, when they added, when they made change in 1976. By the year 1976. This single line consists of 3 important one mark, where we inserted in preamble. At what amendment? 42nd amendment. In which year? 1976. Clear? So these are the highlighting features of secularism in India. The word is not getting inserted, but it is getting inserted by the year 1976 through the 42nd amendment. Next, secularism in India, continuation part. In the Indian context, secularism adopts the following features. What are the features? Number 1, it implies equal respect to all religion. Okay, there is no ups and downs here. Equal respect to all religion. It also means that India does not have any official state religion. That is why India is a secular state. All citizens, irrespective of their religion, belief, are equal in the eyes of law. All are equal in front of eyes. Okay, it is one of the fundamental rights. Clear? Rights are 6 and duties are totally 10 plus 1, now 11. Clear? Actually 10. Recently they added one more, so it is said to be 11. The Indian state is not ruled by any religious group. Okay, that is highlighting feature. In none of the Indian state getting ruled by one religious group. Okay, next, in India, government establishments are not supposed to promote any religion. Another important feature. First feature is there is no religious domination. At the same time, no government is recommending one particular religion. People are free to preach, practice and propagate religion of one's own choice. One's own choice. Next. Now we are comparing. So these are all the highlighting features. Previous slide explained about completely about the features. Now we are comparing with USA, Indian secularism, secularism in India and USA, a comparison. There is a difference in the interpretation, explanation of secularism in India compared to some other countries. Indian form of secularism is different from that of some other countries like the USA. It is completely getting different from the other countries. In the USA, the first amendment of the US Constitution prohibits, there it is prohibits the legislature from making laws respecting an establishment of religion or that prohibit the free exercise of religion. Clear? So you want to again one more time I explain here. Respecting an establishment of religion or that prohibit the free exercise of religion. Use of the term establishment means that no religion can be declared as the official religion. Clear? For administration, no religion, particular religion is declared as an official religion. That is a highlighting feature here. Thus, there cannot be interference by the state in the affairs of religious bodies or vice versa. Clear? Thus, there cannot be any interference. Nobody can intervene by the state in the affairs of religious body or vice versa. See how beautifully it is given. Clear? So there will be no interruptions. So we can live freely. Nobody can make any barrier. Then the model of secularism adopted by India is thus more tolerant. The main thing is tolerance here towards the teaching of the various religions. So independently we can do, thus ensuring no one, whether in majority or minority, majority means mass of people, minority means minimum level people, community feels threatened by the state with regard to his faith and belief. With regard to his faith and belief, we want to remember this particular two important word. Okay, faith and belief. Faith and belief. Next, yet as a part of governance, the state has always tried to prevent malpractices. So it is completely preventing the malpractices. Superstitious. So these are all the evils. Superstitious is one of the important evils. Still it is in India. Still there are mass of people are following the superstitious. Because of the superstitious belief, there are some people are gaining more profit. That is why, yet as a part of governance, the state has always tried to prevent. Government will try. It's only happening only because of the support of people only we can achieve our goal. So government will lay a road only. We have to travel, whether we are using by walk or riding a bike or a cycle or a car or bus, anything. It's our own choice. Okay. Whenever we need something differently means it is our option to move down. Okay. To prevent malpractices, superstitious and dangerous activities, both by spreading. Then how can we prevent? It's all only because of education and awareness. If we educated, automatically awareness will increase. Okay. So education and awareness as well as enactment of laws. So if we want to, if we need one particular perfection means the perfection will obtain only because of set of rules and regulations. So that is why first we should be literate, educated. First we have to be educated. Next, implement some awareness program, and also it is our duty to lay some enactment of laws. implementing some laws, framing some set of rules and regulations. This will promote from one level to another level. Next, let's check. So what are all the words we come across? Two subtopic only discussed. One is about the secularism in India and another one we comparing with the USA. Clear? Why should democratic countries adopt the concept of secularism? So democratic country means people hold the power. Demo means people, kratia means power. So India is one such example, democratic country in the world. People government. In which year was the word secularism inserted into the preamble of Indian Constitution? So what is the first question here? Again one more time we will make a small recap. The very first question is, why should democratic countries adopt the concept of secularism? Second question, in which year was the word secularism, I started the beginning session with the particular year, inserted into the preamble of Indian Constitution. Next one is, how is secularism in India different from that of USA? Previous slide. For this question we have the answer in the previous slide. Okay, these are all some checking activity. Next, we have to go through. Previously I enclosed 5, choose a correct answer, and then next just for activity I just added here. Sixth question, a state which does not have a religion of its own is called secular. Organ of the government which make laws called legislature. Then in India, right to vote at the age of 18 years. When we attain 18 years of age, we can have a right to the universal adult franchise. Next, fundamental right under which the citizen right to constitutional remedies. If any of the fundamental right is getting denied, directly we can approach the court through constitutional remedies, right to constitutional remedies. Then the next one, which right prevent the child labor, right against exploitation. Okay. Then next, activity, two important activity you want to do, option number 1 and number 2. Make a list of people practicing different religion in your locality or friends and family and find out their views on secularism. Then the next one, study the main teachings of 5 religion and bring out the common points of these religions. Okay, these are all very simple activity we can do. So that is our end of the session. So this particular 2 video will be helpful for you. So thank you all for watching the video. And one more thing I want to insist here, now still we are not completely recovered from the pandemic situation. Stay safe, save others. Thank you.